Hey, welcome back to Tuesday on Fun Astrology. My name is Thomas Miller, and it's great to be back with you today. We're going to take a quick look at just a couple of things going on. Boy, there's a lot of red in my chart today. It's like, remember my little red and blue aspects? So let's pick a couple of things apart, because I really said that to navigate what's going on right now, that we need to follow the moon, be in tune with the moon. And the moon has tipped itself over into Libra. So that's a good thing, because if you are feeling a little bit more balanced, that would be why. The moon is in Libra. But, there's always got to be a but, it is squared off to everything that's going on in Cancer. So right now, when you think of the astrological chart, you have to always keep in mind the big three: Pluto, Saturn, the north and south nodes. But over here in Cancer, for this little season of a month and a half or so, well, no, it's going to last longer than that. Between now and August, let's say. It'll clear out basically after August, and then we'll be full into Leo season. But right now, there's just this stack of energy in Cancer, which is a water emotional sign ruled by the moon. Things change, right? Lunar cycle, the moon only stays in a sign 2.5 days, technically. So that's why we've been feeling this shifting emotion, because there's just a lot of stacked energy in Cancer. Okay, so who is in there now playing in the sandbox? Well, you've got Mars, and you have the North Node, and you have the Ascendant, and now you have, kind of getting ready to sweep across all of those, Mercury. Mercury moves fast, so it's already creeping up on Mars. So you really have kind of all of this in an official stack right now. Mercury's influence will be gaining in the next couple of days, so your communication is going to get a little interesting, because you have Mars in there. Mars is not at home. Mars has not been happy this month in Cancer. It doesn't like blowing bubbles in the water. Mercury's getting ready to sweep across that. What if you just lash out and say something that you regret? That could happen. Or you might pick up on the benefic side of it. Remember, it's rotating energy. It's fluctuating. So you could just have a season where your communication is beautiful. I mean, that's going to be intentional and deliberate, because the force is against that right now. The energy is against that. So watch for being snappy. And the moon is square to all of that. So that emotional side has a little bit of a pull on it again. So that Libra balance is going to be contested, let's just say. All right? So there's another big, huge square today between Chiron and the moon. Now, we don't talk about Chiron just a lot on here. Think of wounded healer. Chiron is that wound in your life that you go through in order to heal. There's an area that you set up when you get ready to incarnate that you are going to specifically address, and it's going to be through a wound. So you're going to hurt in order to heal. That's Chiron. Now, this, because it's the moon and it's moving quickly, but it might come to mind, or you might just experience something around whatever that was for you. This is where an astrological read would be beneficial, because you can flush out what that Chiron wound is and where the energy is around it. And by the way, I'm getting set up to do that, so we'll have that service, and it'll be advertised, and we'll let you know and how to find it and all of that when it gets set up and ready. Also doing a course. You guys, a lot of people have been asking, especially over on the Subconscious Mind Mastery podcast site, and also our Facebook group. If you're not in there, you're welcome to join us. Just Subconscious Mind Mastery listeners on Facebook. But I'm getting ready to put a course up, because a lot of people have been asking how to learn astrology. And let's do it the fun way, right? We'll do it the fun way. So we'll do it, and that way your head won't be spinning. The other little tense energy, not quite as strong as Venus, is a little cranky with the big three today. So it's just today's a day to just be careful. It's just be intentional. That's how I would run today. Is like, I love days like this, because then you get to set intentions and just cruise right on through the energy. That's been happening for me a lot lately, and I hope it has been for you as well. So cruise on, baby, and we'll see you mañana.